stop scrolling right now because what you're about to hear could save you from believing a very expensive mistake. Millions of seniors are being told that Social Security is going up by $500 every month. But what if I told you that this claim could be completely misleading and believing it could hurt your retirement plans? In this video, I will reveal what Congress is really doing, what increase is actually coming, and the truth that no one on social media is explaining clearly. So make sure you watch until the very end, because one small detail could change how you plan your money for the rest of 2026. If you are a senior, a retiree, or someone who depends on Social Security, then this channel is truly made for you. I create these videos only to protect you from false news, to explain government changes in simple English, and to help you understand what really affects your money and your future. I check every update carefully so you don't have to worry or get confused. I will keep uploading videos on Social Security increases, new bills, COLA updates, and everything seniors need to know, so please subscribe now and turn on notifications because this channel is for you and I don't want you to miss any important update that could impact your monthly income. Many seniors across America are hearing shocking claims that Social Security is about to increase by $500 every single month, and understandably this news sounds life-changing, especially at a time when prices for food, rent, medicine, insurance, and utilities continue to rise. But it is extremely important to slow down, look carefully at the facts, and clearly understand what is real and what is not, because as of now, there is no law, no approved bill, and no confirmed plan that would permanently raise Social Security payments by $500 per month for everyone, and believing this claim without knowing the truth can lead to serious confusion and disappointment later on. So let us break this down in very simple English so everyone can clearly understand what is actually happening and what seniors should realistically expect going forward, because Congress is talking about Social Security, but not in the way many viral posts are claiming. And while help is being discussed, it is much smaller and temporary, not a massive permanent raise. And that difference matters a lot when planning your monthly budget and your future. The truth is that lawmakers in Washington have been debating a proposal called the Social Security Emergency Inflation Relief Act, and this proposal was introduced by several Democratic senators who are concerned about how inflation has hurt retirees, especially those living on fixed incomes. And what this proposal would do, if it were to pass, is provide an extra $200 per month to eligible beneficiaries, not $500, and this increase would only last for 6 months from January through June of 2026, meaning it would be temporary relief rather than a permanent change to Social Security. And it is also very important to understand that this bill has not passed yet. It is still only a proposal, and until both the House and Senate approve it and the President signs it into law, it remains uncertain, so no one should count on this money as guaranteed income at this time. The idea behind this bill is to give seniors some breathing room because inflation has raised everyday costs faster than many Social Security checks can keep up with. And supporters of the bill argue that groceries, housing, and healthcare costs have increased far more than benefits, leaving many retirees struggling. But critics argue that even a temporary increase would be expensive and add pressure to the Social Security Trust Fund, which is already facing long-term funding challenges. And this debate is why the bill has not yet become law, because Congress must balance helping seniors now with protecting the program in the future. Many people are asking why they keep hearing about $500 if the real number is $200, and the reason is simple but frustrating. Social media posts, video thumbnails, and sensational headlines often exaggerate the numbers to grab attention, and once one misleading claim spreads, it gets repeated again and again until it feels real, even though it is not supported by any official government announcement. And unfortunately, seniors are often targeted by this type of misinformation because Social Security is such an important source of income, and any promise of a big increase naturally creates hope, which is why it is so important to rely on confirmed sources and not viral rumors. Now let us talk about the one increase that is real and guaranteed, which is the annual cost of living adjustment, also known as the COLA, because every year Social Security benefits are adjusted based on inflation, and for 2026 the projected COLA is around 2.8%, which means the average retiree may see an increase of roughly $50 to $60 per month, depending on their current benefit amount. And while this is not a huge increase, it is automatic and built into the system, so seniors do not need to apply for it and do not need Congress to vote on it each year, because it is required by law. And this COLA adjustment is designed to help benefits keep pace with rising prices, even though many seniors feel it still falls short of real-world expenses, especially medical costs. When you combine the possible COLA increase with the proposed temporary $200 relief payment, some people mistakenly add those numbers together or exaggerate them and turn it into a $500 claim. But that is not how the system works, because the COLA is permanent but small, while the $200 proposal is temporary and uncertain, and even if both were to happen, the total would still not come close to a guaranteed $500 monthly increase for everyone. Another important detail that seniors should understand is who would qualify for the temporary relief if the bill were passed, because it would not only apply to Social Security retirement benefits, but could also include people receiving SSI, veterans benefits, and certain railroad retirement benefits, and the extra payment would be tax-free and added on top of regular benefits, which sounds helpful, but again, it would only last 6 months, and after June 2026, those extra payments would stop unless Congress passed another law, which is never guaranteed. This is why financial planners strongly warn seniors not to make long-term decisions, such as signing a new lease, taking on debt, or changing retirement plans based on temporary proposals that may never become permanent, because doing so could create serious problems later if the money disappears. It is also important to understand why Congress is reluctant to approve large permanent increases like $500 per month, because Social Security is funded mainly through payroll taxes, and increasing benefits without increasing funding could speed up the depletion of the trust fund, which is already projected to face shortfalls in the next decade, and lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are aware that once benefits are increased permanently, it is almost impossible politically to reduce them later, which is why they are much more cautious about large changes. Some lawmakers support expanding Social Security by raising payroll taxes on higher earners, while others oppose that idea, and until there is agreement on how to pay for expansions, big permanent increases remain very unlikely, no matter how popular they may sound. For seniors watching this video, the most important takeaway is this: there is no confirmed $500 monthly increase coming to Social Security, and anyone saying otherwise is either mistaken or intentionally misleading you. But that does not mean there is no help at all, because there is a real COLA increase coming in 2026, and there is also a real discussion in Congress about providing temporary relief due to inflation, but both of these are far smaller than what many viral claims suggest, and understanding this reality can help you plan more wisely and avoid disappointment. Seniors should also keep an eye on official Social Security notices, letters, and online account updates, because those are the only places where confirmed benefit changes will be announced. And it is always better to trust those sources rather than rumors shared on social media or in comment sections, because once misinformation spreads, it can cause unnecessary stress and false hope. Another reason this topic is so emotional is because many seniors are genuinely struggling, and even a small increase can make a difference, which is why proposals like the Emergency Inflation Relief Act gain attention. But until Congress acts, these ideas remain just that, ideas, not guarantees, and history shows that many bills are introduced but never become law, especially when there is political disagreement or budget concerns. Looking ahead, it is likely that Social Security debates will continue, because the system does need reform to remain strong for future generations, and seniors may hear many more headlines about proposed increases, expansions, or emergency payments. But the key is to always ask whether something has actually passed into law or is still being debated, because only past laws change your check. In the meantime, seniors can protect themselves by budgeting conservatively, planning based on confirmed income only, and seeking trusted financial advice when making major decisions, because while it is good to stay hopeful, it is also important to stay realistic, especially when it comes to fixed income. So to summarize in the simplest possible way, there is no $500 monthly Social Security increase approved or confirmed. There is a possible $200 temporary payment being discussed for early 2026, and there is a modest but guaranteed COLA increase coming, and understanding these three facts clearly can help seniors avoid confusion, stay informed, and make smarter financial choices during uncertain economic times, because knowledge is protection, especially when it comes to your retirement income and your peace of mind. Stop scrolling right now, because what you're about to hear could save you from believing a very expensive mistake. Millions of seniors are being told that Social Security is going up by $500 every month. But what if I told you that this claim could be completely misleading and believing it could hurt your retirement plans? In this video, I will reveal what Congress is really doing, what increase is actually coming, and the truth that no one on social media is explaining clearly. So make sure you watch until the very end, because one small detail could change how you plan your money for the rest of 2026. If you are a senior, a retiree, or someone who depends on Social Security, then this channel is truly made for you. I create these videos only to protect you from false news, to explain government changes in simple English, and to help you understand what really affects your money and your future. I check every update carefully so you don't have to worry or get confused. I will keep uploading videos on Social Security increases, new bills, COLA updates, and everything seniors need to know, so please subscribe now and turn on notifications, because this channel is for you, and I don't want you to miss any important update that could impact your monthly income.